Hello, I'm Hermione Granger, and you are... perfect. You are the first year I'm going to be tutoring today. Alright. Now, forgive me for whispering. Madame Pince doesn't really like when people speak too loudly within the library. Allow me to just set this down. Now, what spells were you hoping to go over today? You're having issues in charms? Alright, I can help you with that, no problem. Right, well, Wingardium Leviosa was a spell that my friend Ronald struggled with quite a bit. It was quite funny, actually, when he finally figured out the spell. It had to do with an emergency situation, shall we say. There was a troll that had gotten into the bathroom during the Halloween feast, my first year here. Oh, no, don't fret. I'm sure nothing like that is going to happen during this feast. Yes, you must be getting very excited. This is your first Hallows Eve feast here at the castle, yes? That's what I thought. Well, it is a very exciting time indeed. Now, what is it you are struggling with the most on Wingardium Leviosa? Is it the pronunciation or the hand movements? You're not entirely sure? Well, why don't you show me how you perform it first? Go on, try to levitate my pen over there. I think I know what's going on. I think both your movements as well as your pronunciation could use a bit of work. Yes, so let's start on that. First, we're going to practice the movements. Swish and flick. It's all in the wrist, you see, so pay very close attention. Swish and flick. Swish and flick. Swish and flick. Now just keep practicing that movement until it feels comfortable. Swish and flick. Swish and flick. Very good. Swish and flick. Swish and flick. Swish and flick. Swish and flick. Great job. Keep going. Swish and flick. Swish and flick. Swish and flick. Swish and flick. Very good. Swish and flick. Don't forget, when you're flicking, the motion comes from the wrist, not from the finger. Swish and flick. Swish and flick. Swish and flick. Swish and flick. You're doing an excellent job. Now, pronunciate Wingardium Leviosa. Don't do the movements. Just focus on the words. Okay, it's Wingardium Leviosa. Not Leviosa. Leviosa. It's very important when it comes to casting that you enunciate clearly, or else you're going to end up in Diagon Alley diagonally. Yes, that's another story for another time. Swish and flick. Swish and flick. Wingardium Leviosa. Repeat. Yes. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Swish and flick. Swish and flick. Now, let's try combining the two. Swish and flick. Wingardium Leviosa. Now you try. Much better. It's much better. But let's keep working on that enunciation a bit more. Leviosa. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Beautiful. Quite improved indeed. What other spells were you hoping to work on today? Lumos. Personally, this is one of my favorites. We do have to be a bit careful. We don't want to perform Lumos Maxima, because if we perform Lumos Maxima, then Peeves is sure to find us, and he has been wreaking havoc in the library all morning. So, we must keep quiet, and we must just practice Lumos, not Lumos Maxima. What's the difference? Well, it's quite simple, really. Maxima is the way that you amplify spells. So, for example, Lumos might be the equivalent of a flashlight. Lumos Maxima would be the equivalent of lighting an entire room. Yes, even some witches and wizards could light up the entire library. And I'd rather we not draw attention from Peeves. So we're just going to practice Lumos for now, alright? So Lumos is a little easier than Wingardium Leviosa because it is a straight up. So up, up, up. Yes, just like that. Perfect. You're doing a wonderful job. Alright, now let me hear you enunciate Lumos. Very good. I get the feeling that this one is more of a movement thing because it feels very natural to go down, but you want to go up. Yes. So, Lumos. See? Nox. Now you try. Excellent. And you know the counter spell to turn it off, right? Yes, I did just perform it. It is Nox. Now, Lumos and Nox go very hand in hand, whereas Lumos is up, Nox is down. So, Lumos, Nox, Lumos, Nox, Lumos, Nox. Now you give it a try. Brilliant! I don't understand why you feel as though you need tutoring to begin with. You are quite a capable witch yourself. Yes. Alright, so let's move on to the next spell that you're struggling with. I see you would like to practice the knockback jinx. Now, I must ask, why are you so interested in learning Flipendo? Well, I only ask because I know that first years don't really learn Flipendo until end of term, and we're only around middle of term, so is there a particular reason why you're wishing to practice a spell? I see. You have been receiving some unwanted attention from some unruly students in your class. Are they Slytherins? Ravenclaws? Interesting. Well, there are good and bad in all the houses. Regardless, I'm technically not allowed to condone the use of harmful, aggressive spells outside of the dueling club. But being said, I can't deny that I may have once punched Draco Malfoy, and at another occasion I might have also trapped Rita Skeeter in a jar, but we're not going to talk about that. No questions. Instead, I'm going to recommend that you find verbal ways to deal with these problems. And I'm going to teach you how to cast Flipendo. So Flipendo is like a check with a little extra kick at the end. So down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up. So the knockback jinx can be quite helpful for a numerous amount of things, not just handling bullies, but rather it can be helpful in terms of being able to blast items out of your way if you need to get somewhere rather quickly. So, when you practice this charm, make sure that your wrist is moving faster at the end. And also, make sure that the first down goes lower than the second down. Does that make sense? Good. So, down, up, down. Sorry, I did that wrong. Down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up. Have you gotten that? Fabulous. Now, Flipendo. You must recite this very carefully. Flipendo. Flipendo. Now you say it. Flipendo. Very good. Now, I won't recommend practicing the movements as well as the phrase here in the library. That would make Madam Pince rather upset. But I do recommend practicing it outside and possibly on one of Hagrid's pumpkins might be best. But make sure you ask him first. We don't want Hagrid to be upset. Those pumpkins will be used in the Halloween feast after all. Yes, we will be, well, Dumbledore soon will be seeking a handful of volunteers to help carve pumpkins to have floating in the night sky in the Great Hall. It is a wonderful sight, yes. So, let's review everything we went over today, shall we? First, swish and flick, swish and flick. Wingardium Leviosa, Wingardium Leviosa, Wingardium Leviosa. Good. You're getting quite good at that. Now, Lumos and Nox. Lumos, Nox. Lumos, Nox. Lumos, Nox. Lumos, Nox. Good. And up, down, oops, sorry. Down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up. Flipendo. Flipendo. Do. There you go. Down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up. Flipendo. Good. You're getting quite good at charms, I believe. And I believe Professor Flitwick will be very impressed the next time you see him in class. Yes. And as for those bullies, do know that their opinions in the long end won't matter. The opinions that will matter are those of your friends. And if they really bother you, you can always tell me. And as head girl, I might be able to find a way to dock some points from Ravenclaw. In a very upstanding way, of course, making sure that everything is reasonably done, ethically done. Alright, I hope you have a wonderful feast at Halloween. I personally love the pumpkin pasties, so make sure you grab some of those. And if you need any more help, you can always schedule another tutoring appointment with me. Alright. Have a nice day. Bye. Hey. Hi. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a like, comment your favorite part. I'd like to quickly apologize for my horrible British accent. And if you want to support me in other ways, click the link down in the description to buy me a coffee. And don't forget, subscribe to Join the Masquerade, Join the Masquerade, Join the Masquerade. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.